Today we're going to talk sports. We're going to talk about the National Football League. We're going to talk about the playoff picture. All right, let's break it down. Green Bay Packers, loyal, faithful. They're my team since '92. They're my team. They're my boys. Um, let's break it down. Got the NFC East. Now, this week we won against the Vikings. It wasn't a great win. Last week we got our clocks cleaned by the Giants, which exposed a couple of things. It exposed the porous offensive line, and like I've been saying for a couple of years now, we need a speed rusher off the end, but they don't have it. So they have nobody to go after the quarterback. I mean, they have Clay Matthews, but he was hurt, and he's a linebacker anyway. I'm talking about a real defensive end, like a Dwight Freeney type, like a Jared Allen type, fast, strong, comes off the end and knocks the junk out of you. So, I got the Giants, who I hate. I flat out hate the Giants. Cannot stand the Giants. But I don't deny that they're not a good team. You got the Falcons, who they have a good record. But playoff time, who knows what's going to happen. So we really got to see what they're made all about. You got the Pack. That's my boys. I think they'll get. I know they'll get into the playoffs, but I don't know how far they're going to go because of that offensive line issue and because they put no pressure on the quarterback. Plus, they're not very good stopping the run. And then out west, you got the 49ers, who 1 week they look like juggernauts. Next week, you're like, where'd they go? Because they just lost to the Rams. I don't know. You got some wild card contenders like the Bears. Again, strong like the Packers, but in certain areas. I mean, they're strong in the run, which is different than the Packers. But similar to the Packers, their offensive line is just who knows when they're going to show up, and it's ridiculous. You know, the Packers have one of the worst offensive lines in football right now, and the Bears have worse than them. So that says a lot. And then you have teams like the Seahawks, the Cowboys hanging on. You got teams like I think the Cowboys can ultimately get in above the Seahawks because I don't like the Seahawks. They stole a win from my team. Them and the bad referees. Week 3. Yes, it exposed the crazy offensive line issues and how crappy it is, but they stole it. It was ours, man. It was ours. Anyway, I digress. Now we get to the AFC. The AFC East, Pat's got that locked up. Nobody else is even going to come close. And don't even think about it, Jets fans. Your team is a joke. A joke. It's a good thing you finally woke up and your head coach said, you know what, we'll put McElroy in. Because McElroy, I think the kid can play. Give him a shot. Give him a chance. Better than Sanchez. Tebow. Anyway. Get South. Get Texans. Who knows? They might think. If they can stay healthy, that's been their problem. Matt Schaub, Andre Johnson, always with the health problems. So if they can stay healthy with Arian Foster running, I think that they can have a legitimate shot at going to the Super Bowl, representing the AFC. You got the Ravens, who I think are on the way down. They'll carry it enough to get to the playoffs, but who knows there. And you got the Broncos, who are a surprise, and a good surprise. I'm happy for Peyton Manning. I'm happy that they're actually doing well. So there's that. As far as your wild card goes, you got the Colts, who Andrew Luck just blew it up, man. The kid is a surprise. That's how he's good, though. I mean, Indianapolis, you go from Peyton Manning to Andrew Luck. Hopefully, your luck just keeps going, you know? And then the other one's the Steelers. I kind of hope that they fade out only because I'd rather see the Bengals there. Andy Dalton's good kid. Last year had a good season, got them to the playoffs. A.J. Green, good receiver. I'm hoping that more happens for Cincinnati. The Steelers, they've been there. We've seen them. We've done them. They need to regroup and get it all back together. So there's that picture that's going on. Who will win? Who will represent their conference in the Super Bowl? My opinion, I don't want to say the Giants because I hate the Giants. I think that they're the strongest team in the NFC. So it could be between the Giants and the Niners, representing the NFC. And the AFC, I think it'll fall between, and I hate the Patriots too. But actually, you know what? They have enough holes. I think actually, Houston. Houston. I think Houston will represent. Houston 49ers Super Bowl wouldn't be a bad thing for me to watch. Another Pats Giants would be a horrible, 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 horrible thing to watch. Cranky Hippie. I'm out.